Looking at our design department, again, a very high international reputed ranking, consistently, normally in the world's top 15, and that's the QS World Rankings. At Goldsmiths, we have a very unique approach to design. At Goldsmiths, we kind of treat design like a tree trunk. And what we do on the program is, and this is across all undergraduate, postgraduate, it's our concept and our approach to design that's very unique, that kind of gives us this really kind of well-regarded reputation within education and within the field of design. Because a lot of institutions will kind of pigeonhole design into certain areas, and they'll do that through the courses that they offer. So for example, they may offer product design or textiles or interior design. At Goldsmiths, what we do is we just treat design as a singular entity. We kind of treat it as a tree trunk. And if you imagine all the branches and the leaves intertwining and kind of wrapping themselves around the tree, we treat all these kind of twigs and branches of the tree as other aspects of design. So we treat it maybe as textiles, as interior design, as product design, but they all merge and they all form this singular idea of design. And that's what we that's how we approach our teaching and learning with you. And instead of looking at it from types of design, we look at design from concepts. So we look at social, economic, political, environmental. We look at relationships. We look at structure, and we look at how all the different types of design can feed into this particular area or this particular concept. One may feed into it more than the other, but our ideology in Goldsmiths is that it's never just one type of design that will look at a concept. It's multiple types of design. So at Goldsmiths, you truly do live as what we call a fully fledged designer. We call the approach post-disciplinary. So we're not just interested in producing design; we're interested in defining it. And we want our students to go out into the industry and be to break the mold. And as a consequence, our students have gone on to do some really, really great stuff. They've gone New Designer Art of the Year of the Award, lots of different various awards that our students have gone on to win. And I think it's mainly because of our kind of unique approach to design. We do have some work placement opportunities on both the MA program and the BA program, which I'll talk to you about in a minute. So yeah, here's the design department programs. We have an IFC International Foundation Certificate in Design. We have the UG in BA Design, PG in MA Design, which is the expanded practice, and then we have the pre-masters in Graduate Diploma in Design. Now, the BA Design is a 3-year program, and we do offer a work placement within that. And the same with the MA Design Expanded Practice. That's a 15-month program, so it's just longer than a year. And again, that's to offer up an optional work placement that you can do for 3 months as part of the program as well. And of course, we do an IFC International Foundation Certificate in Design and a Graduate Diploma in Design as well, which lead to direct entry onto the BA and MA program. And at the end of the session, if you've got a one-to-one booked with me, we can talk about this in a lot more detail. And of course, you can always follow up with me by email, and I'm happy to arrange a one-to-one where we can talk about any of the programs in a lot more detail or any more concerns that you have. So I thought I'd give you a very quick overview of the other kind of programs that we have at Goldsmiths, the other creative programs. So we have we also have a music department, which you can see there offers a range of different types of music, popular music, creative practice. We do a creative and cultural entrepreneurship program, and a creative and cultural entrepreneurship department, where that basically teaches you how to be kind of entrepreneurial and teaches you the business skills around a creative area. So, for example, we have a program called the MA Arts Administration and Cultural Policy, which basically, if you're a kind of practicing artist and you want to understand a bit more about how to commercialize some of your skills, then do check out our ICE department, which is called the Institute of Creative and Cultural Entrepreneurship. And again, email me if this is of any interest to you. A lot of students kind of, they're very kind of technically gifted, and they know exactly kind of what design and art they want to do, but they now start to think, you know, how can I commercialize some of my practices? How can I develop some of my kind of studio work in terms of the business side of it? So that department is really unique, not just in London, but in the UK, for offering these types of very kind of unique type of kind of creative entrepreneurial programs. We do have a theatre and performance department, a program that's particularly popular amongst our Korean students is the MA in musical theatre. And we also have a visual cultures department, which looks at curating and contemporary art theory.